True or false is the name of the game, and that is exactly what it is. Pauline and Brian, we've reset your scores. You're going in even here. 0-0. This round, once again, 3 minutes, and it's as simple as telling me what's true and what's false. 3 minutes are going to go up on the clock. You're going to see statements on the screen. You're going to buzz in. I'm going to say your name, and then you're going to tell me if they're true or false. The difference in this round, though, it is 30 points for every correct answer, and along with that, if you buzz in and get the answer wrong, there's no stealing. There is just, we give the points to your opponent. So higher stakes. When you buzz in, you got to think about it a little bit. You guys ready to play to see who's going to go on to play for 1,000? They're nodding. They're saying yes. As they're playing, you're playing from home, folks. How you doing it? You're dialing the number that is going to be right back up on the screen in our scroll. It's 1-900-451-0451. There it is on the screen. Bell Mobility, number sign 27246. We are giving away $2,000, and it is happening in about 15 minutes. You got to call now, call often, but let's see who's going on to play for 1,000 in our studio game. 3 minutes on the clock. Let's play true or false. Young and the Restless. Brian.
True.
True on Global. True indeed. Very good. Next up, Angus Young is in the band. Brian.
False.
False. He is not in the band Kiss. AC/DC. Now, speaking of that, AC/DC stands for alternate. Brian.
True.
True. Yes, indeed. Alternating and direct current. Very good. Next up, Current TV network was created by Al Gore. It's a network in the U.S. Was it created by Al Gore? True or false? Nobody's going to take a stab? All right, let's reveal that. It is actually true. Let's talk a little bit more about Gore. He won an Academy Award. True or false, Brian?
True.
True, he did indeed. Let's continue on with that, though. Talk about the Gore. His documentary was called The Inevitable Truth. Pauline?
False.
False, because it's an inconvenient truth. What is the name there? All right, the town Truth or Consequences, Brian?
False.
False is not located in Mexico because it's in New Mexico. Very good. New Mexico is a U.S. state, Brian.
True.
True, it is indeed a U.S. state. Very good. Next up, we have a taco is considered a Mexican food. Brian.
True.
True, yeah. We just make them really easy sometimes, folks. We just throw them in there. Taco Grande was a song parody. Brian.
True.
By Weird Al. You seem to know that one for sure. I've seen him in concert. He's actually great. I'm a geek. Weird Al's real name is Pierre Wilson. Brian.
False.
False, because it is actually Al Yankovic. Very good. All right, next up, we have... In 1980, Pierre Trudeau started his second term as PM, as Prime Minister. 1980. Trudeau in for a second time. Anyone going to take a stab? No one's taking a stab there. Let's reveal it. That is actually true. All right, keeping with Trudeau. His son Sasha is now with the Liberal Party in Quebec. Brian.
False.
False. That's right, because it's his other son Justin that's now with the Liberal Party. Justin Timberlake once dated Britney Spears, Pauline.
True.
True, yes, indeed. We get into the pulp culture. Now, Pauline is getting into it here. Keep in mind, folks, they're getting into it. You're getting into it. 1-900-451-0451, number sign 27246 on your Bell Mobility phone. Here we go, though. Britney Spears shaved her head. Brian.
True.
True, yes, she did. Indeed. Kind of odd. And how about this, though? Donald Trump shaved his head. Pauline.
False.
False, he did not. He almost did at WrestleMania, but did not shave it. Next up, Donald Faison stars in Scrubs. Brian.
False.
False. I'm sorry, that's actually true. He does. He plays Turk in Scrubs alongside Zach Braff. Next up, Scrubs are the garments worn in Brian.
True.
In hospitals. They all wear scrubs at hospitals, hence the name of the show Scrubs. General Hospital is a primetime soap opera. Pauline.
True.
Ah, that is false because it's a daytime soap opera, General Hospital is. Next up, Susan Lucci stars in General Hospital. Brian.
True.
True. That is incorrect. She does not. All right, next up, we have Children is a song by Robert Goulet. Children, a song by Robert Goulet. True or false? No one going to take the stab? Let's reveal it. That's false, actually. False. Robert Miles. Children is a song by Robert Redford. Was born in 1936. Robert Redford, 1936. Anyone taking a stab? Brian?
True.
True? Good stab. You got it right. One more here, I think. Sir Robert Borden is on the Canadian $50 bill. Brian?
True.
True? That is incorrect, actually. He's on the $100 bill, I believe. Now, with that in mind, though, Brian, despite that answer, you come out on top. 420 points. Pauline, 180 points. We thank you for coming on the show. And along with that, we'll be giving you parting gifts. They are from Hasbro. Parker Brothers, as you can see up there. You're going home with those. Thank you for coming on. Brian, you're staying put. You're just going to stand there. I'm going to talk a little bit, but then we're going to come back to you, and we're going to play for $1,000. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, you hang out, but now let's turn our attention to everyone at home. Brian is... Listen, Brian doesn't know what he's in for. Brian is... Oh, you know what? Can we... Kirk, can we... Let's go over here. Okay, let me show me over here. Over here? Okay. Now, Kirk? Okay, here we go. Let's just... Guys, Brian doesn't know what he's in for. We've got a whole bunch of hard questions coming up. We're going to put him to the test. But you at home, though, going to make it easy. Easy on you. I'll tell you how. Okay, now, we are going to make it easy on you folks, and how are we going to do that? We're going to do it with this particular puzzle. Private, blank, Seacrest. So easy. I know you know it. I know you've been staring at it. You've been thinking, oh, I think I know it. I think I do. Okay, should I call? Should I call? Let me answer that question for you, and let me say yes! Dial the number on the screen. It is your chance to win $2,000. You know what? I told a story earlier this week about last weekend where I bought some raffle tickets at an event I was at, and I thought I had no chance to win. But I was like, okay, other people are buying raffle tickets. You know what? I'm like that guy who's going to jump off the bridge where everyone else has done it. My mom always used to ask me that. I'm like, yeah, Mom, I probably jump. But nonetheless, I bought raffle tickets, and I ended up winning a set of mattresses. They were worth like $1,200. This is even more than that. But if you don't call, you don't have that chance. It's like the Blue Rodeo song. It could happen to you. It could, folks. It could happen to you, but it can't happen unless you call. And you have to call 1-900-451-0451. That is what's got to happen today in order for you to win, folks. It's a bit of a down day. The reason why it's a down day is because we just found out Gilmore Girls is going to be going off the air after this year. That hurts me right there. Hurts me right there. But $2,000 makes me feel good. Unfortunately, I won't be winning it, but you at home could win it. And you could win it, but you can't. You just got to call the number. You got to dial the number first, then you can win that $2,000. What could you do with $2,000, folks? Think about it. You're sitting there, you're watching me now. I see Aaron there standing behind the camera. He's rubbing his tummy because it's getting late in the show and it's almost time for lunch. See, there you go. You got to adjust a little bit. He's rubbing his tummy there. Almost time for lunch. He's ready to eat. Do you know how much you could eat for $2,000? Like, I'm talking steak dinners. That's a lot of buffet, Aaron says. It's a lot of buffet. You can just go and you can just mow away at the buffet. Crazy. Lunches all around. And I know if Aaron were to win, which he can't, but if he were, he would take me to the buffet, right? He says it. I don't believe. Just us? Like a date? Sure. Okay, there you go. All right. All right. Here we go, folks. $2,000 is up for grabs for you at home. That's what's happening. Dial the number on the screen. We're going into spring. Barbecue season is happening. It is going to be a beautiful weekend, a great weekend, and $2,000 would really make your weekend sing, folks. Get out there in the sun, have a great time, invite friends over, and this time you could supply everything. Just supply it because you got the $2,000. Now, Dawn is actually telling me, though, nobody's calling. And I'm a little bit curious about that, folks. Nobody's calling. Do you not want the $2,000? I want to give it away, but in order for me to give it away, you got to call me first. And keep in mind, though, Dawn tells me that, actually, that's good for you because the less calls that we have, the better your chances are to win. So I would suggest that you call, get in on it now. Low calls mean you guys have a better chance of winning. Not so good for us and for ratings and all that stuff, but in 10 minutes, we're going to be giving away $2,000. Keep that in mind. You only got 10 minutes left to call, folks, so I want you to do so. I want you to dial that phone and call in. Let me review the numbers in case you don't know them, but I know you do because they are on the screen. It's 1-900-451-0451. Along with that, number sign. Excuse me. Talk a lot, I swallow a lot of air. That always has, it's like every show now I'm doing that, isn't it? No, it's okay, Kirk. We're just going to stay over here. It's like every show, folks. All right. And every show we also give away dollar bills. Today it's $2,000, and it can be going to you at home. But first of all, you got to pick up your phone. But now we're going to challenge Brian. We're going to take him into the prize round right here, right now. So let's see if he is going to win. Brian. Into the prize round you go. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Are you really?
Yeah.
The palm's a little sweaty?
A little bit, yeah.
That's okay, though. You don't have to buzz in this round.
Excellent.
Because you're only speaking, you're just going to answer questions, and you're playing against yourself, which, out of this game, could be your hardest opponent. So, with that in mind, let's bring up the chart that Brian will see up on the screen. Here we go. All right, this is your chart. For every correct answer you get, you will go up 100. And it's not points, it's dollars. You go up $100 for every right answer. Every wrong answer, though, we bump you back down. We know you're always going to end up with 100. You're at least taking that home. But we want to see you get 100 plus another 0. That's what I want to see you take home today. So let's see if you can do it. The game is called Say It Again. Let's bring up an example of this game. Here we go. Jason Agnew. Justin's doing graphics today. Jason Agnew. Funny? Not funny, tries hard, but fails. Brian?
funny.
Uh-huh. I got a feeling that, yeah, see, that would be, because Justin's writing that one. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. You know what? I'm going to start planning these things around you as well, Justin. Now, keep in mind, here we go. It is a 1-minute round this time, Brian. 1-minute round. You have 1 minute, so you got to answer 10 of these in a row in order to get up there and win that $1,000. I'm rooting for you. You can interrupt me anytime while I'm speaking if you want. That's cool. Just blurt out the answers. Get them out there. The faster you do it, the better that you can do. All right? Brian's ready to play. Let's put 1 minute up on the clock for him and get into our prize round right here, right now. All right, here we go. Alexis Bledel, Sin City, Ugly Betty, or Spider-Man? Ugly Betty. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Sin City is what we were looking for there. Next up, we have Vinnie Jones, Blood Diamond, Disturbia, Snatch.
Snatch.
Snatch for Vinnie Jones. That is correct. Very good. All right, next up, we're going with Snatch, Quentin Tarantino, Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie for Snatch. Indeed. Very good. Just like Lock, Stock. Okay, here we go. Parenting, Dr. Spock, Mr. Spock.
Dr. Spock.
Dr. Spock for parenting. You are correct. Up to 400. Way to go, Brian. Keep it moving. Prague.
Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia for Prague. Yes, indeed. 500. You're halfway there. Whoa, what is that? Feet. Feet, he's right. Okay, before I even got to it. That's good, though. Excellent. Putrid, lively, decaying, or ugly?
Decaying.
Decaying for putrid? Yes, indeed. 700. Way to go. Let's keep it moving. Carpe diem.
Seize the day.
Seize the day. Carpe diem. Way to go, Brian. Keep it moving with Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi. Yes, indeed. You got it. 900. One more and you win. And first to be... Is that... Are we allowed to do it? It wasn't right. It wasn't right. So, with that in mind, we're not going to take away the 100, though. We're going to leave you with 900. There you go. $900, Brian. Congratulations.
Thank you.
900. Is it going to your stepson's wedding?
Part of it.
Part of it. And then the rest of it, my friend, what are you going to do?
Little party.
Little party?
Yeah.
Little party. All right, Brian, will you party up? Congratulations. Thank you for coming on the program. You did an excellent job.
Thank you very much.
All right, so with that in mind, folks, we challenged Brian. He was up to the challenge. 900. Brian walks away with only one away from that 1,000. And we were nice. We didn't even take that last 100 off because it was after the time. So it's always a bit of a judgment call. 900 going his way today. But going your way, $2,000. And this is it, folks. This is the last time I'm going to be telling you about this because as the end of what I'm saying right here, right now, we're going to be giving away $2,000. I know, you hear me the whole show, and it's like, wah, 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 wah. Well, now, listen up. Listen good, because it could be worth $2,000 to you. Hey, if you're just tuning in, you've hit us at a really, really good time, because if you dial your phone right now, within about 5 minutes, you could be winning $2,000. How? Dial your phone, 1-900-451-0451. Number sign 27246 for anyone on Bell Mobility. Ooh, I said 5 minutes. That wasn't a minute. Wow, it's under that. It is 4 minutes. Only 4 minutes left for you to dial your phone and qualify to win $2,000. Now, hey, you know what? I know that occasionally people are just flipping by. So here's the puzzle, guys. Private blank Seacrest. We're going to give you another letter, though. Boom. There you go. Private... It's so easy. Private blank Seacrest. I know it's easy. I know you know it. So with that in mind, as you know it, dial your phone. If you're just flipping by and you're seeing this kooky guy wearing the retro outfit, this is a hideous tie and it's a crazy suit. But with that in mind, I am trying... What's that, Don? Yeah, Don's saying that you could go out and buy a new suit, and you could probably buy one for me so I don't wear one of these again. Now, folks, $2,000 can get you that. But first of all, you got to call in to win. Call and win. That's what it says on the screen. 2,000. And that's what we're doing right here on Brain Battle. $2,000 in 3 minutes. We're giving it away. If you're just tuning in, your first step right now is dialing your phone. 1-900-451-0451. Number sign 27246 for your chance to win $2,000. You're going to get in. You're going to be put through to our system. You do have to answer a question. They call it a skill testing question, but folks, there's no skill involved. It is so easy. It's multiple choice on your phone. All you do is press a number, you get it right, and you qualify. You qualify. Now, keep in mind, The question that you're going to hear is not this question on the screen. This question on the screen, you're going to answer when we call one of you back at the end of today's show. And when you answer that, we're going to celebrate because we're going to be giving you $2,000. You can't get to that step, though. That's like step 2. Step 1 is dialing your phone, calling and answering that skill testing question. If you don't get it right the first time, just call back. That question does not change. Once you know it once you get it right, once you qualify, do it again. Do it again to better your chances, folks. The more times you call, the more times you qualify, the more chances you have to win $2,000 in under 2 minutes. We are giving it away right here on Brain Battle. And folks, it says live because we're live. And we're going to be talking to you, one of you, on the air live in 1 minute and 40 seconds. We're going to be calling one of you back. But in order to do that, you have to call us first. Call in 1-900-451-0451, number sign 27246 on your Bell Mobility cell phone. I know we had some troubles earlier in the week with the Bell Mobility phones. They're fixed. They're good. Everyone can call. So if you got the Bell, and if you got the Bell cell, and if you're having problems before, they're fixed. Trust me. Actually, don't trust me. Test me. Try it out. Call. Number sign 27246. Try it on the Bell cell. I'm betting it's going. If it's not, you can email me. You can let me know and say, Jay, that you're wrong, and I'll talk about that on Monday. 1 minute. The alarm means 1 minute, folks. 1 minute left for you to dial the number on the screen, and I know that you can actually make more than one phone call in 1 minute. I know you got the fast fingers. I know everybody out there nowadays has got the fast fingers. You got the ADD and the fast fingers. Well, ADD is A-okay, folks, because just get on there and dial your phone as many times as you can in 35 seconds. 35 seconds, and your chance to win $2,000 is happening in 30 seconds, folks. 30 seconds to win. How do you do it? You dial the number on the screen. You know the puzzle. Private Blank Seacrest. Blank Seacrest, host of American Idol, Saving Private Blank. Big-time movie, 1998, Academy Award winner for Best Director, Steven Spielberg. 15 seconds, dial your phone. That's all I'm saying. Just dial your phone, folks. 1-900-451-0451. Your chance to win is happening in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. That's all, folks. The clock's at 0. There it is. The clock, whoop, at 0. 0. And now here's what's happening, folks. We are dialing your number. One of you has been selected. One lucky person has been selected, and we are calling you back. So, if you're on the phone right now, hang up. Tell mom you'll call her back later. Tell the boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife that you'll call them back later. Hang up because wait for our call. Wait for our call. When that phone rings, pick it up, and someone picked it up. We have someone who is on the line.
Cyril, ask a question again.
Sorry, what's going on?
Again.
Cyril.
Yeah.
Cyril, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing all right. Cyril, have you been watching the whole show?
Yes, I have.
All right. Now, did you know this clue right away?
Yes, I did. I knew it yesterday, actually.
You knew you were watching yesterday as well.
Uh-huh.
Did you qualify today or yesterday?
Both days.
Both days? You made doubly sure. How many times did you call?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit. All right. Well, quite a bit could be good enough. What's the middle word, Cyril?
Ryan.
Ryan! Ryan's worth $2,000 to you. Congratulations, Cyril.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. So, what are you going to do with it?
Well, actually, I'm going to be going on a trip, and I'm going to pay some bills.
Pay some bills, go on a trip. Thank you very much for calling in. Talk to our producer.
Thank you, too.
All right. Don's going to take down all your info, folks. We're going to be doing this again on Monday, though. We do it each and every day, Monday to Friday. The show is called Brain Battle. We are on live. These calls happen live. People call in. We call you. That's what's happening. We give away money. Going to be doing it again Monday, folks. That's what's happening. My name is Jason Agnew. I host the program Monday to Friday, and I'm glad you're watching. So with that in mind, we'll see you Monday. And on Monday, as Billy Red says, don't you dare miss it. Bye-bye, folks. Today's game's prize packs, courtesy of Hasbro Parker Brothers.